Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how we need to release attachment to create more connection. Watch this video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, please click the subscribe button and the bell to receive notifications when I release new videos. And if you've been with me for a while, thank you so much. This video comes off the cuff of my Truth Room membership. We meet every Friday at 10 a.m. Usually it's an hour, but the last 2 weeks it's been 2 hours because we've been together for a while and the new people are loving it. And we just really get deep into things. And without further ado, I want to jump into this topic because I start every session with a meditation that just comes to mind. I have no idea where this comes from. It just comes to mind. And today's meditation was really about releasing attachment, releasing this experience of having to blame myself to be connected to by others, and really releasing that attachment to others and bringing in this energy of truth. And I taught them how to connect to it from their crown chakra into their heart chakra and loop it. And that's how we really need to come into our purpose in the world. And so I want to talk about this topic of really releasing attachment to receive connection. Anytime we have an attachment, you have to think about this. It's a survival thing. It's, I need this to survive. I need this to be me. I need this to do me. And what I've noticed in my group is as I teach people to detach from external validation, from external seemingly things, we start to be able to connect deeper with our higher power and ourselves. And one of the issues with highly sensitive people in general is that we were taught in society that we are different than the norm. And this is what I mean. What's up with my lighting? I don't know what's going on. But anyway, we're taught that we don't really fit into the matrix. So to fit in, I either have to make myself wrong, I have to make myself not enough, I have to change myself, bury myself, abandon myself, and become this measure, this external societal measure. I did it too. And when we abandon our truth in one way or another to become this external measure, we are now very dependent on the external opinions, the God of opinion, and the feedback. That is our support system, is external, right? So we are attached now to external things, conditions, and that makes us have a very insecure self, that makes us have a very low self-esteem, that makes us be in self-doubt, that makes us very uncertain of our identity, period. So what I was teaching on today is how to let go of all that by seeing how inconsistent these external standards are. Here's my example. When I was a model from age 16 to 30 something, I learned this amazing lesson by being in a very validated career, but also very invalidating. Here's the thing. Yes, it was a special time in my life to be able to travel the world and work for incredible people, or with incredible people. However, the business model changes. This is what I wanted to share. When I started really waking up in my teens and 20s, it's because I was in this coveted career, right? A lot of young girls are like, I want to be a model, right? So I was that, and it was exciting. However, it's not what you think. I looked at the beauty ideas from the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. It was different in the 90s and early 2000s when I was still working because it was the wave thing, then it was the SI thing. So it was changing all the time. And I remember thinking to myself, wow, what if I was born in another time? I wouldn't have gotten work. And now we look at today in the 2020s, and that ideal is changing again, where it's actually almost opposite. So why are we living and saying this is the ideal when the ideal is changing? You just got to be connected to your real. And when we're living externally for external validations, those societal ideals, norms, and measures become how we internalize worth or not worth, measuring up, not measuring up, being enough, not being enough, according to a standard that people create rather than God, rather than the universal truth of who you are. So look at any attachments you might have. I'm attached to what this person thinks. I'm attached to my boss needing me to be a certain way. I'm attached to my husband or family. What am I attached to? I'm attached to the way I look. I'm attached to the weight that I am. I'm attached to the way that I eat. I'm attached to this exercise in the gym. You know how many people I talk to that freak out when the gym closed during COVID because they couldn't work out? Well, great. Go for a run outside. We're attached. And when we detach from that need to go to the gym because it's closed, we can open to a deeper connection of how can I facilitate that for myself. So part of this call was about helping people become an entrepreneur, a solopreneur, all these things to basically become your own funnel of abundance. So I will say I am creating my money course, which I've been not going to do forever because I see everybody doing it and I don't really agree with a lot of them out there right now. But with my tribe, we decided I'm going to do this money course to teach you how to really have abundance within and really connect instead of attach to money, right? And the ideas of money. So that was our example today in class. And the other thing I want to say is when we let go of attachments and we are open to receiving connections, you will be so shocked at how easy and how fast the right things come to you when you let go of the attachment, which is totally based on security, scarcity, need from external. You're not attached to anything in yourself. You can have a securely attached self, right? Which is connection to higher self, connection to true self. When we allow ourselves to not live externally and let go of some of these attachments we've been taught to have for false security and really start to connect to our inner authority and security. You're afraid to do it because you're afraid to be different, alone, and whatever. But when you really look at living outside of the matrix, you're going to be different and individualized, autonomous, and powerful. So I hope this short message makes sense to you. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below. I will be talking about the money course that's coming up soon in my newsletter, so please make sure you go to CandaceVanDahl.com and get on that newsletter. Inner Work is starting May 8th. If you want to join Inner Work, which is coaching with me live with 2 or 3 other people, it's very deep work to embody and empower the true authentic self in a world that does not. It deals with emotional wounds. It deals with narcissistic and codependent patterns. It deals with detaching to connect, all of the above, 8 weeks. Check that out. Other than that, I love you guys and have a great week.